Picture a cyber attack. You are likely seeing a lone figure in a dark room, illuminated by the scrolling text of a terminal screen. That cultural trope bleeds into how many people enter the industry. There is a common assumption that cybersecurity is about mastering one software tool, learning a handful of hacking tactics, or memorizing a single policy. This creates an illusion of readiness, where passing one certification feels like being fully equipped to protect a corporate network. This narrow focus explains why massive, well-funded organizations continue to suffer catastrophic data breaches. Cybersecurity functions as a massive, deeply interconnected ecosystem. In order to survive the modern digital landscape, we have to zoom out and look at the whole board. This periodic table maps the digital battlefield. On the left are threats: phishing, malware, DDoS. They require vulnerabilities, gaps like SQL injections or open ports, to be effective. Organizations handle this friction by deploying tools, attempting to intercept attacks before they reach a vulnerability. You see this operational reality in tools like Nmap, Wireshark, or Splunk. Every tool has a specific role, but none of them are capable of defending a network in isolation. Without a governing strategy, these tools operate as reactive patches on a much larger problem. Zooming out further reveals the architecture required to organize those tools. Frameworks like NIST or ISO 27001 provide the blueprints for a functioning defense. These blueprints translate into concrete defenses, the actual walls of the fortress, like firewalls, multi-factor authentication, and constant patch management. Technology alone is static. It requires the human engine to function. This requires specialized technical roles, from SOC analysts monitoring live data feeds to pen testers aggressively testing the integrity of the walls. Non-technical roles are equally vital. GRC professionals manage legal risk, while threat hunters work to predict the next move of an adversary. A pen tester needs business context from leadership, and the SOC needs properly configured tools. When any single human role or process is missing, the entire system's structural integrity degrades. The completed equation for digital survival is threats plus vulnerabilities plus tools plus controls plus people plus processes. Successful defense requires managing all of these variables simultaneously as one living organism. A technical worker who ignores business strategy leaves the organization exposed to operational blind spots. Conversely, a compliance professional who lacks technical depth will write policies that fail to address how modern threats actually bypass security systems. These isolated towers represent corporate silos. Attacks often bypass the most fortified areas by flowing through the wide, unmonitored spaces between teams. Newcomers should use this multi-layered model to look beyond individual software certifications and develop skills across the entire system. For corporate leadership, true success depends on forcing disparate teams and technologies to operate as a unified front. Devastating cyber attacks thrive by slipping through the gaps between isolated teams, ignoring the most expensive tools. Unity is the ultimate defense.